What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris, the Atari Creep. How's everyone doing today, guys? I ordered this on OfferUp a couple of days. I've never done OfferUp and had it shipped. Anytime I ever did OfferUp, it was always local. So I was actually kind of nervous about this, but it was actually a pretty smooth and clean transaction. But I could see where things could go amiss. But this was, this one went smooth. So the only thing I've done with the package is taking the sensitive information away. Anyway, and I can't wait to share this with you. I saw this by accident. I was looking for something else, actually. And somehow this ended up in a search. It wasn't even related. And I made an offer. It was an older ad. And I made an offer. And the guy was like, yeah, you know what? What the hell? And OfferUp does their own thing where they'll add their own shipping costs because you can print up a label through them. I'm sure you all know this more than me. But, so the shipping cost was right. I didn't pay much for this at all. In my opinion, anyhow. So what we have is a Tandy Space Shot tabletop VFD game. I believe it's VFD anyway. Willie, let me know down in the comments below. Willie from Arcade USA. If you're not following him, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. It could be an LED game, but either way, we're going to play it here in a few minutes. But let's just have a quick look at its sexiness all the way around. And, you know, overall, it's in great condition. It needs a good cleaning. I'll give it that. But the condition of it and its overall aesthetic really dragged me in. The price was right. I made an offer even a little bit more sweet on my part. I was able to get this thing cheap while still Christmas shopping in turn. So it's just typical Space Invaders style game, except there's only one villain, so to speak, one enemy to shoot. You got left and right, you got an on-off button, and you have a fire button. And that's your lot. And what more do you really need? It's the little details like these vents here that I love about the games from that time period. You know, the early 80s, late 70s. What a fantastic time to be growing up. Normally I don't pick these up. I think I have two total. I think. That's all I have. I have this game and I have Dracula. I'd love to have more of these, but I'm kind of priced out of a lot of them. And if they don't have the battery cover, I just kind of say forget it. I can get a lot of really great deals on these things because they don't have the battery cover. But that just kind of kills it for me. I don't want to be taping things up and then having to untape it to pull the battery out because I never display these things with the batteries in them. For the other reason I don't pick these up is a lot of times the battery's been left in there for 20, 30 years and it's all corroded and gross. But this is an exceptional example, especially for the price I paid. Aside from some cleaning, I mean, it's complete. And from his pictures, it works. So we're going to find out here in a second. But it also has the instruction stickers still here. This is literally just a piece of paper. And the fact that it's still there, not worn away or hasn't been washed off at some point is amazing. But more importantly, the inside of the battery compartment is nice and clean. So we're unfortunately gonna have to risk the children's health because it's the only battery I know that's fairly fresh. I just got this last week. It's the kid's thermometer. Pop this thing in there and get some gameplay because, come on, you know, thermometer, video games, that's what's up right there. So let's fire this thing up and just listen to its glory. Uh-oh. Take two. Oh no, what happened? Okay, I wasn't expecting this to turn into a repair video, but here we are. Remember we talked about this a couple of days ago? We talked about this very thing. We talked about dust bunnies and electrical contact, so to speak. This is our on and off here. And if you can see, there's a lot of grossness and corrosion. Ooh, that's gross. That's gross. So I'm hoping it's that. It could also be the battery connector itself. I did a couple of takes of putting the battery in, and it worked fine the first couple of times. But maybe I'm kind of hoping this will help cleaning up the contact surfaces here. I'm hoping this will help a great deal because I'm seeing a lot of gunk here anyway that would prevent this from making a proper connection. I should probably be using a solvent. We'll try the least invasive technique first. So when I actually get to the point where we're going to record the video, this is your game board. It's kind of upside down. There's a mirror here that reflects it into that right there. It's kind of interesting how they chose to do this. It gives this weird 3D perspective instead of just putting this directly in front of your eye. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. They decided to put it in upside down, let the mirror reflect it into our viewpoint, and that's really all there is to it. So I'm going to clean a few of these connections here and hope I didn't damage the battery connector, and we'll give it another shot. Well, guys, you win some, you lose some. I tried everything I could think of. Like I cleaned the board, I cleaned all the connections, I reflowed the solder from the battery wires to the board. I even went so far as to open the back of this up and reflow the solder to that. There was no busted connections, so I guess we can conclude that it was just, it's time to go. In all fairness, you know, when you're making these videos, you do multiple takes, and I did get to play this for about 4 or 5 minutes. But I couldn't show those takes here because all the light. I was going to wait till it got darker, and that way we could show you some of the gameplay, because the characters and stuff wouldn't show up on the screen. You'd only see the score. So I was going to wait for that. But maybe it was just, it's time to die. It's just fried. I don't know. I only know enough to be dangerous when it comes to these electronic things. So either way, it was fun while it lasted, and I was kind of hoping to be the one guy that had the definitive review of this, because there's only a couple videos out there. One guy plays it for a few minutes, and another one was giving one away for like his 200th subscription or something like that. I think he played it for a few minutes, but he mainly just talked about it. So just kind of hoping to have the overview, the complete overview of the space shot, and as luck would have it, it gave me a few minutes of pleasure, and then it took off like a thief in the night. Now I know how all those white women felt. But either way, guys, go ahead and leave your thoughts down below. Did you have one of these? Do you have one of these? Is it something that you enjoyed? Let me know down in the comments below. Go ahead and leave feedback. Thumbs up, thumbs down. All feedback to the Creep is positive. You know what really sucks about this? I was going to gift it. I was going to gift it after I make my video and play it for a little bit, because something like this will just end up on my shelf, and I know somebody that would have really liked this. So, oh well, que sera, sera. Guys, I hope you're having a great weekend. Thank you always so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, take care, creep it real, and bye-bye.